So your midterm syllabus is the main ideas and descriptive paragraph. In the quiz, you didn't have to write any main ideas. You just answered a set of multiple choice questions. Muqtadirul, you can, but the rest of you, please turn on your camera. Only Muqtadirul can keep his camera off as he said he's sick. But the rest of you, please turn on your camera. So I'm going to start with the main ideas. I asked everyone to watch the videos before coming to the class. I posted the message on Slack. I hope that everybody did watch the videos. Otherwise, you would be in trouble today because we are going to revise the main ideas and the descriptive paragraph today in this class because we don't have any class before the midterm. This is the last class before the midterm. So if I go to Bugs, let me go to Bugs. If I go to Bucks, if you open, everybody please open Bucks in your own device. And if you go to week 2, you will see that first there are lessons on annotation and then you writing the main ideas, right? So you have to annotate a text first. You will be given an article in the exam and you will be asked to annotate that article, to annotate that text, and then you will be asked to write down the main ideas, right? So you have to understand how to do annotation first and then write down the main ideas. We did it in week 2, but we are going to revise it again. So let me share Bucks. I'm not going to play any video or discuss any video today because I asked you to do so at home. So if I open week 2, which I asked everyone to do, first we have to do annotation as I said. So if you go to section number 2.3, you will see annotation. You can still see my screen, right? I am sharing a screen. You can see that, right, class?
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Okay. So annotation here, you can see that there are 4 things to do for annotation. First, what do? We underline the main ideas from each paragraph, right? How many main ideas are there in one paragraph? Class, can you tell me?
One, ma'am.
One
One.
main
Very good.
idea.
One
One.
idea.
One. But you will see that the main ideas are not always written directly in the first sentence. Sometimes we may see like this. It starts with the first sentence, but then, there is no continuation. And then you will see the main idea probably in the third or fourth sentence, right? So this is how you will write you will underline the main ideas from each paragraph first. And then you will write down the main ideas on margin notes, right? On margin notes on your left side. But if you remember that I already said that when I taught you the main ideas or annotation, that you're not supposed to write any full sentence here, right? You will just write the main ideas in a group of words, in your own words, right? Like this. And then you are going to encircle unknown vocabs from here, and then also put transitional boxes on the put boxes like rectangle boxes on the transitional words. So that's it. If you do these 3 things, you are good to go. Then you can put a tick mark on the examples, and then you can also put question mark on the unclear ideas. If any idea is unclear to you, you can do that too, right? And then what we do is annotation part is done, right? Is there any question from annotation? Anything that you didn't understand from here? Anything that you didn't understand from here?
In our exam, we first have to annotate the passage and then we will uh, write the main idea, right?
Yes, absolutely. You will annotate a text, an article, and then you will write the main ideas. Now, for annotation, 3 major things are important: that you are going to underline the main ideas, right? And then you are going to write down the main ideas in a group of words on the margin notes, and you are also going to put like boxes around the transitional words. And then the third activity will differ from one person to another, because not that all the same words will be unknown to everyone, right? I may know a word that you may not know. You may know a word that I may not know. So it varies from person to person. And then, for a tick mark for examples. So this is annotation. Are we good? Did we understand everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Atik? Tanvir? Yes? All of you
Yes, ma'am.
understood? Okay. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So now I am going to the main ideas. As I asked you to watch the videos at home, so I'm not going to play the video again, but I will show you something else. So here you can see an article, right? So you will be given an article like that. Probably it will have 4 paragraphs. You will annotate the article first, like underline the main ideas. Then you are going to, write down the main ideas on margin notes and everything. And then you are going to write down the main idea. So when you start writing the main ideas, here is a sample of the main ideas. So you will see that the main ideas are written in one paragraph. Do not make several paragraphs for writing the main ideas. You have, let's say, 4 main ideas from 4 paragraphs, right? From the article. Now you are going to write them down in one paragraph only. It's like summary writing, if you remember that. I said that even before when I taught you the main ideas. It's like summary writing. You are going to get all the major points or all the important information from the article, from the text, and then you are going to write it down in one paragraph. Please do not make several paragraphs. Only one paragraph, right? And how do we start that? How do we start writing the main ideas? Can anyone tell me? Citation. Do you remember it?
First, we have to citation. Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Very good. We have to do citation. So Tasneem, can you tell us, can you tell everyone how do we do citation?
Basically, we address the author if we have the author name. Uh, Beside, we can address the article if there aren't any author name.
There will be a name. There will be an author's name and also an article's name. The name of the author and the name of the article will always be given on the top. Remember, class. It will never happen that you won't have a name of the article or an author. You will always have a name. Okay? And then how do you do citation? You write down the name of the author and the name of the article. That's how you do it. As you can see in the sample main ideas. According to Richard Risbert in the article, How Parents Can Cultivate Empathy in Children. So you write this part and then you write the first main idea from the first paragraph. You can write, focuses on, or like this: empathy is what it truly means to be a human, and parents have a great role in cultivating empathy along with the social and emotional upbringing of their children. So this is how you will see that you know I mean with the first main idea you have to write down the name of the author and the name of the article. Not that how parents can cultivate empathy in children is written by Richard Wiesbert, full stop. No. When you do citation, you have to make sure that you are also giving the first main idea with your citation, like this. According to, then write down the name of the author. In the article, How Parents Can Cultivate Empathy in Children, he says that, and then, or he reflects, or anything. He focuses on anything. And then you write down your first main idea. Got that, class? Got that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, for
Yes,
writing
ma'am.
the main ideas, if you watched the videos at home, let me repeat a few points from there. You always have to write the main ideas in expanded sentences. Why? There are so many points in one article, right? And there are so many major points, I would say, in an article, right? So if we want to combine all the major points, let's say in paragraph 1, there are 5 major points that we have to include in our first main idea. Otherwise, it's going to be a weak main idea. Remember the video about a weak main idea and a strong main idea? Remember that, class? Maybe I can say there are several solutions to this problem. If I just say this sentence, While writing the main ideas, will I get any marks for that? Will it be a strong main idea, class? Of course not, right? Because
No.
I have to mention the solutions there when I write the main ideas. Right, class? I have to mention the solutions, the solutions that I'm talking about, because there might be a sentence like this. There are several solutions to solve this problem, full stop, and then comes the solutions. But when you are writing that in your main ideas, you have to highlight, you have to present these points. This is how you can like expand sentences and make it a strong main idea. Did you get my point, class? I don't think you watched the video. That's why everyone is looking confused. Did you watch the video? If you watch the video, your facial expression would be different. It would not be like this, completely blank, because you don't understand what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you understand? No, it's because you didn't watch the video. Now, I don't know what you are going to do in the midterm. I specifically asked your section and another section because I know that I have only one class with you people before the exam day. Now, if you don't watch the video, it's not possible for me to cover everything in one class. Playing the videos in the class, then giving lectures, it's not possible. So if you didn't watch the video, it's your loss. I can't help you. So you have to expand sentences. Now, if you don't understand what expansion of sentences mean, then I don't know what you're going to do anyway. So while writing the main ideas, you have to expand sentences because you have to include all the major points while writing your main ideas. And then your first sentence is done. Then you go to the second main idea, which means the second main idea from the second paragraph. You started with a transitional word like initially, and then you write a strong main idea, including all the major points, and then you go here, the third main idea, and then you also started with a transitional word like afterwards or moreover or furthermore or besides, any transitional word. And then before writing the last main idea or the main idea from the last paragraph, you use transitional words like to conclude or in conclusion or to summarize, like that. So that's how you write your main ideas. There will be an article where you will get four paragraphs, so you will have to write four sentences, but you cannot write simple sentences there, because if you write simple sentences, then it's going to be a weak main idea writing. So you have to write strong main ideas. How do you write strong main ideas? You have to expand sentences. You have to use complex and compound sentence structure. Complex and compound sentence structure means varied sentence structure. Varied means what? Different, right? Changeable. So use different types of sentence structure. Do not use simple sentence structure because you are a university going student now and you are expected to present a standard writing, right? And if you want to include all the major points, then you have to write in complex or compound sentence structure. You cannot write in simple sentence structure. But if you write in simple sentence structure, then you are going to lose a lot of points, a lot of important information or points from the text. Is that clear to everyone? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now,
Do we have to underline the main ideas in the exam hall?
yes, you will be given the question paper. Okay, along with your answer script. Okay, like this, just like the article that you can see on box. All right. So main idea is done. Is there any question that you didn't understand from here? Oh, one more thing. Do not add any of your opinion that I think or according to me or in my opinion or I believe. No, you're not going to add any of your opinion in the main ideas. You will just write down whatever the writer or the author has written. Number two, do not use first person or second person, like if we don't do these, then if we do not do physical exercise, then it is going to harm our health. No, do not write our or we or I or you. Always use third person. For example, you can write, if people don't work out regularly, they are going to suffer in the long run. So use third person like people. Or if a person does not do that, he or she is going to face this consequence. Always use third person. Do not use first person or second person. Am I clear, class? Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any more question from sample? I mean, from the main ideas, because I'm going to go to the descriptive paragraph content from week 4. So, is there any question from the main ideas or annotation, class?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am,
Yes.
we should underline on the question paper or the answer script.
No, 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 no. Question paper. Where will you underline on the question paper will be given with the answer script. You don't have to worry for that. Yes. You will be given an article. You will be asked to do annotation on that paper, right? And on the next page, you will be given blank pages to write your main ideas and descriptive paragraph. Is that clear? So don't worry about
Then,
it.
ma'am, we have to annotate the question, and then we have to answer the main idea.
Exactly.
The next page, right?
Exactly. 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 Okay, class, did you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any more questions? Please, if there is any question, ask me because you don't have time. Your midterm is day after tomorrow.
Ma'am, can you give us our presentation marks today?
Yes, I will later. Please focus on the midterm now because presentation is gone. Whatever marks you got it, right? I will tell you the presentation marks, but it's more important that you first finish revising the main ideas and the descriptive paragraph.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so no question from the main ideas? If not, then I'm going to descriptive paragraph. It's in week 4. I'm not going to play the videos as I said before. So this is checklist and sample analysis. This is a video again. I'm not going to play the video in the class. I will just talk about the structure. Okay. So this is a sample descriptive paragraph. And if you remember, or if I have to remind you that, is this the one? Just a minute. No, this is not the one. Just a minute. Okay, sorry. So let me show you the structure first. So class, where do we write the main idea when we start writing a descriptive paragraph? You just did a descriptive presentation last week, so you shouldn't forget, right? The
In
structure
the
is quite
introduction.
similar. Very good. In the introductory sentence, basically. And for the descriptive paragraph as well, you are going to write it in one paragraph. You are not going to make several paragraphs. Okay? All right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you are
Yes,
going
ma'am.
to, right. So you are going to write the main idea in the first sentence. This is why whatever the presentation topic is, let's say if the paragraph topic is my favorite place to relax. I cannot write my room is my favorite place to relax, full stop. No, I cannot write that because that doesn't give any main idea. That doesn't give any idea at all. Does it give any idea what the paragraph is about? No. That's why you have to mention why your favorite place is your room. Why your room is your favorite place, right? For example, here this person has written, my favorite place to relax is a small library named the Reader's Corner on the next door to my home, since it is a beautiful and cozy place to relax for the book lovers. So here the person kind of gives the reason why he or she likes to hang out in a library, because there are two reasons, because it is next door to this person's house and it is a beautiful and cozy place to relax for the book lovers, right? This is how your main idea has to be clear, so that when someone, let's say me, when I will read your answer script, when I look at your main idea in the first sentence, I should have an overall idea about the whole paragraph. Okay, okay, class? Number one. Number two, if you watch the video, which I'm not sure if you watched it or not, I think most of you didn't watch it. So the video talks about visualization, right? That you should write the paragraph, since this is a descriptive paragraph. So you should write the paragraph in such a way so that me as a reader, when I will read this, I should be able to visualize. I should be able to imagine, right? So you have to use a lot of descriptive and sensory words. There are videos on that. There is a handout on that as well, on descriptive and sensory words, and also transitional words. Go through the handout, watch the video. So next, our main idea is written already in the first sentence. Then what do we do after writing the main idea in the introductory sentence, class? What do we do next?
Ma'am, supporting ideas.
Very good. Supporting details, right? How many supporting details do we write, Atik?
3, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. We write 3 supporting details. Now, for writing supporting details, of course, we have to start, writing with a transitional word or transitional words. For example, here you can see it starts with first of all, right? And then you here also try to use simple and compound sentence structure, because when you use simple and complex sentence, compound and complex sentence structure, your sentence is going to be longer. Then you can use a lot of descriptive and sensory words there. Okay. And of course, you have to use descriptive and sensory words because you know that, the reader, has to visualize what you have written. Right? This is very important. And I said that even before, that not that for one supporting detail you have to write only one sentence. You can write 2 or 3 sentences. You can give examples for one supporting detail. It's absolutely fine. Okay. Then go to the second supporting detail. So here, let's say the second supporting detail starts from here, besides, which is a transitional word, and then comes the second supporting detail. And then you see that this person has written like 2 sentences for second supporting detail. So first, it ends here, and the second sentence begins from here. The beauty of colorful flowers accented on the wide windows. So you can write 2 or 3 sentences. And then another sentence for second supporting detail, right? Like, moreover, once anyone enters the library through the beautifully textured large wooden door, he or she can see a dozen of yellow frame bookshelves. So you can see a lot of sensory words. And then comes his third supporting detail, and he starts it with nevertheless, which is a transitional word. Nevertheless, I always like to pick a romance novel and choose to sit on the turquoise colored soft cushion in the corner near the front window. So a lot of sentences. And then you can see that this person has given another sentence for the third supporting detail. And then for conclusion, you know that you are kind of going to summarize the whole paragraph. You're not going to add anything new here. You are kind of going to summarize the whole paragraph. So for that, I suggested you, even before, you can just take the first sentence and rephrase it for the last sentence. Okay? All right. Did someone raise his hand? Oh, time. Yes, I'm going to talk about that. Just a minute, Tasin. So where was I? Yes. And of course, you are going to end it with transitional words like to conclude, to sum up, or in conclusion. Now, for time, I think you have received an email from the university that your exam will start at 9 o'clock and it will end at 10:30. So 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, please don't use Bangla in the class. Okay, because we do English class. It's okay. So this is it. Now ask me if you have any question from the descriptive paragraph.
Ma'am, how many words should we write? 150 or 200?
It's up to you. I would say 200 to 250 words is a standard number. Okay, don't make it too small. Then there will be no detail, since this is a descriptive paragraph, so it has to be detailed. But it doesn't mean you will write 500 words. Like 200 to
Okay.
250 is a standard number, or maybe 300 max. But don't make it too long. Don't write irrelevant things. Okay, that's why I told you to use complex and compound sentence structure, because if you use simple sentence structure mostly, then you have to write a lot of sentences for your description, and it will also be very monotonous to read. Okay, so any question?
Ma'am, will there be any MCQs?
No, only written part, writing. First you have to do annotation, then you have to write down the main idea, and then you have to write a descriptive paragraph. All right. And what else? So if you don't have any question, I have task for you to give, and then I will reveal your quiz marks. I mean, I will declare your quiz marks and give you attendance.
Ma'am, about the time, are we going to get 1 hour?
No, 1 hour 30 minutes. As I said, from 9 o'clock to 10:30. It's also posted on Bugs, right, Tanvi? Tanvi said that it's also posted on Bugs, so you can also check on Bugs. Okay. And what else? Try to be there by 8:30, I would say, so that you don't be late, because if you enter the exam hall 10 minutes late, you're not going to get an extra 10 minutes. Okay, that's why I would suggest you to be there early. Okay. Any other question, exam related or anything else? Yes, Tasin. Why aren't you talking? No, same paragraph for annotation and main and writing the main ideas. Same article, not paragraph, same article. No question? All right. Then we are going to write the main ideas. So you are going to read this article. You are going to annotate first. You can do it in your copy. I'm not going to look at your annotation now. And then you will write the main ideas either on a Google Docs or in a Microsoft on a Microsoft Word file, so that you can share it in the class today. Because I want to give you feedback. Because if I give feedback to at least 2 or 3 people, others, I think I mean, all of you will be even clearer. All of your concept will be clearer about the main ideas. Okay. So this is your text. As you can see, the name of the author is given, the name of the article is given. So of course, in the exam hall, you will get a similar article. The name of the author and the name of the text will be given. You have to annotate that article first, that text first, and then you have to write down the main ideas. Um, so you can annotate the text on your own now, since there is like you cannot underline anywhere here. So I'm not asking you to share it with me. But then when you write the main ideas, when you finish writing the main ideas, you are going to share it with the class today, so that I can give you feedback immediately, and you can work on that. And you can, I mean, incorporate all the feedback in your exam paper, on your exam paper. Okay. So this is the article, class. If you want, I mean, there is no option. You have to open the article in your own device, because I cannot present the whole article on my screen. I will scroll down maybe after like 5 minutes, but please go through the article and find out the main ideas and start writing the main ideas. Of course, you are going to start with doing citation, right? Citing the name of the the name of the author and the name of the text. Don't forget that. Transitional words, don't forget that. You have to write strong main ideas. So expanded sentences. Now, if you want to know what expanded sentences mean, go and watch the video. No, now you cannot watch the video, because I asked you to watch the video at home. So do not watch the video now. But you have to write expanded sentences. Use complex and compound sentence structure. Use present tense. What else? That's it. So your time starts now. I will ask you to share at 1 20, and if you need more time, then maybe I will extend it to 125. Okay. Let me. You are section 20, right? Here are your marks. Okay, so you were given marks out of 8. Okay, so starting with Mehdi Hassan, you got 5.6 out of 8. Shakib Shadman got 7.45 out of 8. Ahmad Munim got 6.85. Mahmoud Mustafa got 6.85. Ishtiaq 7.25. Anjila 6.95. Muqtadirul Islam Nibir 6.95. Muqtadirul Haq Sharkar 6.85. Abdullahi Sani 5.85. Mahmouda Tabassum 7. Khalid Al Kafi 6.5. Tanvir Shahriar Arnob 5.95. Farhin Ulfat 6.45. Atik Hassan 6.95. Tanzim Chaudhuri 7.25. Nuzhat Tasnim 7.65. Shobuj Mojumdar 6. Muhammad Hosamuddin Tasin 5.75. Riyad bin Sajjad 5.8. Shoaib Hassan Saim. Shoaib Hassan Saim, are you there? Shoaib Hassan Saim. No, didn't come. Ifat Sultana Arya, are you there? Ifat Sultana Arya? Okay, not here. Then Tabassum Tawhid 7.6. Sifat Al Saib 6.9. Tahmida Ahmed 6.95. Tabassum Busha 7.15.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I didn't get my mark.
Who is that? Taslim Aziz.
Yes, ma'am.
Taslim Aziz 7.25. 7.25. Anyway, I hope all of you started
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
looking at the article. Everybody started annotation by now. Let me give you attendance now. Farhin Anika, why are you so late? Farhin, why are you so late? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Farhin Ulfat Anika, who is that? Farhin Ulfat Anika,
Ma'am, ma'am,
why did you join so late?
ma'am, I joined other with the other account, but my
Oh.
connection was poor.
Okay, yes, I saw you. Shakib Shadman, I am calling your name to give you attendance. Please unmute all of you so that you can respond immediately. Ahmad Munim, Mahmoud Mustafa Al Maruf,
Yes, ma'am.
Sheikh Ahmed.
Present, ma'am.
You missed a lot of classes. Tanjila Fariha, Tanjila Fariha,
Mr. Ahmed present.
Present, ma'am.
Muqtadirul Islam, Muqtadirul Islam, Muqtadirul Haq Sarkar,
Miss.
Abdullahi Sani, Abdullahi Sani, Mahmuda Tabassum,
Present, ma'am.
Khalid Al Kafi, Anvi Shahriar Orno,
Present, ma'am.
Farhil Ulfat is present,
Present, ma'am.
Atik Hassan,
Present, ma'am.
Tasnim Aziz is present,
Present,
Nuzhat
ma'am.
Tasnim,
Present, ma'am.
Sobuj Mojumdar, Sobuj Mojumdar, Hosamuddin, Hosamuddin Tasin, Riyad bin Sajjad, Riyad bin Sajjad, Riyad bin
Yes, ma'am.
Sajjad.
Yes,
Why are
ma'am.
you so late to respond? Shoaib
Yes,
Hassan
ma'am.
Saim, Shoaib Hassan Saim absent. Ifat Sultan Arya, Ifat Sultan Arya, Tabassum Tawhid Raya,
Present, ma'am.
Ifat Al Saif,
Present, ma'am.
Ahmida Ahmed,
Present, ma'am.
Tabassum Bushra,
Present, ma'am.
Mehdi Hassan. Present, right?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Shoaib Hassan Saim, Ifat Sultan Arya, and Ahmad Munil Ramil. Okay, all of them are absent. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a bit. Tabassum, you can start sharing. Tabassum, you are done, you said, right? Tabassum? Tabassum Tawhid or Tawhida. Tabassum Tawhid.
Ma'am, I was not who said that. I
Okay,
wasn't.
so who is done? Who is done? Somebody said I'm done. It was a girl. I don't know. Okay. Who is going to share first?
Ma'am, is it visible?
Make it bigger. Everybody, when you're writing, please use font 14. Font 14, not 11 or 12. Okay? Because, you know, when you share your screen, it's not clearly visible. It's very small and blurry.
Ma'am, is it okay now?
Yeah. Just to look at the good side of the things and these. It's still very blur. I cannot read it. Okay, you use good
ma'am.
transitional words like on the other hand. Yeah, make it a little bigger. Use a font 18 or 20. Okay, class, so that I can 18. How about 18? That's better. It's better. Yes, it's better. What font size did you use? Okay, it's
22.
better. Yeah, 22. Okay, so it's better. And frustration, furthermore, it can reduce your frustration. So that's what I said. Tabassum, do not use our. You could just write furthermore. Position thinking, positive thinking can reduce one's frustration and helps
Okay, ma'am.
him or her to deal with the stress. Deal with stress. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. And then now Tabassum,
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Tawhid.
Can I off?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
You can stop sharing your screen and then Tabassum Tawhid, you can start.
Okay, ma'am.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. It would be better if we make it a little bigger. Use font 22. Okay, that's okay. Okay, it's a very good one. Very well written. Raya, right? Good.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Anyone else wants to share? Okay, Tabassum and both the Tabassum Bushan, Tabassum Tawhid, since you are done writing with your main ideas. Now remember the topic that you presented. Uh, what was the topic?
Positive thinking.
No,
Benefits
no, no,
of
no.
positive
Presentation.
thinking.
No. Presentation. For the presentation. Describe the moment or time, event that you enjoyed the most with your family. So write a descriptive paragraph on the topic. Okay, a descriptive
Okay, ma'am.
paragraph on the top on the topic. So those of you who will finish writing the main ideas will start writing the descriptive paragraph. Is there anyone who wants to share screen, show the main ideas? Anyone, or you need more time? You need more time? I'm giving you 5 more minutes, not more than that. Then you have to start sharing. You can start sharing. Okay. I just start building that. Okay, yeah, it's a good one. Structure wise, it's absolutely correct. Good one. And very well done. Anyone else is ready to share?
Thank you, ma'am.
Tanvi, you can also start writing the descriptive paragraph, all right, on the same topic that you did the presentation. So describe an incident that you enjoyed or event that you enjoyed the most with your family, right? Yeah. So write a descriptive paragraph on the topic, on the same topic. Anyone else is ready to share the main ideas? Muqtadir Haq, Tahmida, anyone? Why is everyone's camera off? Mehdi, Atik, Farhin Ulfat, Khalid, Mahmuda, Ishtiaq. Turn on your camera, all of you. Muhammad Hosamuddin, Nuzhat, Shakib Shadman. Turn on your camera, all of you. So is there anyone who wants to share? Anyone wants to share? Not yet. Finish it quickly. You are going to get 1 hour 30 minutes in the exam, 90 minutes in all. Sifat, done? Sifat, not done yet?
Ma'am, I was facing some network issues, so
Okay.
that's why I'm late.
Okay, Mehdi, what about you? Mehdi Hassan Siam.
Ma'am, I need some few more minutes.
Now I'm worried. What are you going to do in the exam? Anyway, finish it quickly. Are you trying to share your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you know how to share a screen? Do you know how to share a screen, Tahmida? Okay, there you go.
Ma'am, can you see it?
Mm-hmm. The second main idea is like too short. I'm sure there are other major points in the second paragraph, but you didn't mention that, Tahmida. Okay. So you have to write expanded sentences. It's a very simple sentence. In contrast, negative thinking brings frustration. I'm sure there are more ideas there. However, optimism benefits our health. Do not write our, just write benefits health, like it can reduce risk of death from cardiovascular problems and depression. All right, Tahmida? And then the concluding line is okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you for sharing,
Should
Tahmida.
I stop sharing?
Yes. If anyone else is interested to share. Is anyone else done? Yes, Atik, you can. Of their life, of whose life? You wrote can help people. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yes, you're right. Okay, and positive thinkers can easily cope up with difficult situation as they focus on the things that they can do to resolve them. Okay, besides personal health, positive thinking help one's body, mind, various ways. Thank you. Okay, all right. Yes, your one is correct. Good one, Atik.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Anyone else is going to share?